Oh, please. Okay. Hello, YouTube. This is the LegoTFormers channel, and I am Zach.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is our really long video for the dreads, the Dark of the Moon dreads. And this is going to be really long because they have a lot of features. I really buffed them up from the movie once we saw them, and they're really accurate, and I'm very proud of them. This one was made by me, Zach. All of them were made by me. All of these guys, I make the group ones, such as the Wreckers and Skids and Mudflap and the Dreads. Why don't we get started then? Alright, so to start off, we'll do features for, Crowbar. Now, Crowbar is meant to be, like, the, he's supposed to be able to, like, dismantle or escape from anything. That's what Hasbro's thing said. But they also depicted him in the toy as a police car, which is very incorrect. In the movie, every single one of the characters is an SUV. They are all the dreads. Every single one of the characters in the dreads are like police SUVs.
FBI SUVs.
FBI SUVs, sort of thing.
Like the undercover ones.
And they all have red and blue lights on them. They're all like the undercover SUVs. And they're all black, whereas on the toy, they're different things. Anyway, so, some features on him are the fact that, oh, crap, this needs to be off him.
You're spoiling it, Zach.
Anyway, oh no! Wow. Alright, so, Crowbar. This is why I never do any of the handling things with my hands. The hands you always see are Daniel's. I'm clumsy. Anyway, so, some features are he has his, I used gray wheels on his shoulders. He has the red and blue lights, because I feel like his sort of show them off more. On the toy, he had the red and blue lights on his shoulders, because he was a police car. On this, he's still like an FBI SUV, so he still has the red and blue lights, which is why I kept them in the same place. I added a little more black than when I originally had it. So, sorry, there's a little out of focus there. I'm really bad at this. Anyway, so he has a black vent piece chest that juts out a bit more. It makes him look sort of bulkier and more commando. He also has, he has slim feet and, legs, and he has very small feet. His color scheme is white and black and gray, and he's got, the red and blue lights. Alright, and on his back here, actually, we'll wait till weapons to do that. Alright, so that pretty much wraps that up for our Dread Crowbar. Let's go on.
Alright, so this is Crankcase.
Yep.
Okay, I got that one right. Alright, so he's black and gray, an SUV, like all the dreads. And he has his police lights on his ankles.
Just gonna pause you there. However, in the toy, he was the only one that was actually depicted as an FBI SUV. All the other ones were something completely different. Continue, Dan.
Alright, and so yeah, he's got the ankle FBI lights, and then the biggest thing that you'll notice are his dreadlocks, which were very hard to figure out which pieces to use, and so I showed Zach these. He liked them, so he put them on.
Yeah, and explain what pieces they are, Daniel.
These are the kind of pieces that are, they're bionicle, and these are the ones that go in, the Zammersphere ones that shoot, the transparent balls, or whatever, from the, yeah, so these pieces here, you just, plug them into his shoulders with, this sort of mechanism there, and that just goes on his shoulder where you would attach door wings and other designs for shoulders. And then he's got the other one just sticking out of his body piece, the third one in the middle, and he's got red eyes
And a square head that's diagonally pointed forward.
That's about it for him.
Alright. So, now I'm going to be doing our last dread features. So this one is the most unique one and kind of hardest one to build, which was our mini Lego Transformers Dread Hatchet. Now, Hatchet is sort of like a bestial, sort of like, he walks around on 4 legs. He's a sort of like a beast character, and he sort of just does all like the dirty work, and he just goes and tears people apart. He's like dumb and stuff. Anyway, so that's just a little description on Hatchet. So some features of Hatchet are that he has these shoulders here, and originally when I made him, these were used to attach his like wings, because on the toy he is like a gray and he has gold pieces on him too, and he's a jet for no apparent reason because they are all black FBI SUVs in the actual movie. So these pieces are made by taking one of our like door wing pieces and attaching a backwards sort of 2x1 panel piece two stud thing there on it, and then I put red and blue lights on their respective sides on there, red and blue, and they fold down to fill in space and make the shoulders there. That's a little bit lopsided, so they go like that. He has wheels on his front legs right here. That one's glowing, so it's a very good example. You can sort of see that one. It's in the light. And then there's one right here too. And he also has them on his feet down there. And he has those little branch off pieces there. He's on 4 legs, so there's a bit of a different setup. We use like a traffic light piece to connect from his original body. We used the original arms on the front, right there. We used our original arm setup. But on his back, we used like a traffic light piece to attach his legs here, which look like that. And they're pretty poseable. You can actually bend them at the knee, which is cool. I'm not going to do it because it sometimes falls apart. I don't want that to happen in the middle of this. And you can move this back and forth. And they can actually sort of like extend a little bit. That's really out of focus. They try to focus in there. And they can sort of like extend, which can get you some pretty cool poses with Hatchet. So I think that pretty much wraps that one up. Alright, so really quickly here, I am going to just complete Hatchet here by showing you his weapons. I'm going to do these all at once now. Alright, so his weapons are, he's got like these sort of like, it's almost like a scatter shot piece that goes right here.
Binocular.
Yeah, and you make them using a binocular piece. There's another one right there. And he's got one on his back right here. Similar to the way side swipes were attached. Okay, Daniel will do this one.
Okay, so this is Crankcase, and for his guns, I just quickly put together these while Zach was making Crowbar's guns. These are basically just like a nozzle-y piece with a hand attachment, and then like binoculars and an orange stud for like their energon power supply or whatever you want to think they are for. So, and then he's got 2 of them, so you can do a little shoot 2 people at once sort of thing.
And they're made out of binocular pieces similar to how hatchets are made. Okay. Okay, this is Crowbar, and he has like these little daggery things that come out of his back, which you can see right there. Alright, that pretty much wraps up this video. We're kind of running out of time. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave your suggestions and rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.